Hello and welcome to the shaky camera and your last day of baby steps. You should be so proud of yourself. Even if you've, stumbled along the way, the point is that you haven't given up. You're still trying to get these things under control, and progress, not perfection. Whatever you are doing is better than what you did before, and you should be so proud of yourself. Just because we're at day 31 doesn't mean that these are established habits and routines. It took FlyLady, I think she says 9 months to get these actually established as habits where it was more automatic than forced. So if this is, something that it's not automatic, it's forced, you're not alone. It takes months to have this become something automatic, but once it does, it changes your life, and you're already on your way. So one thing, you just need to be really proud of yourself for the progress that you've made. So today, FlyLady says that she doesn't want you to be overwhelmed by feeling like you need to know every piece of the system, because there's a lot to it. I like that she says, this is what I'm reading. She says, you don't have to see the top of the staircase to take the first step or the 30th step. You just need to keep flying. Baby steps will get you there. So, you don't have to, you hear zone cleaning, weekly home blessing hour, weekly basic plan. You don't have to know what any of that is to keep working through your routines. And I will say this. Once I actually started doing all of the FlyLady system, I didn't do the zone cleaning and I didn't do that right away. I did the baby steps for several months where I just did routines for several months before I felt like, okay, I can do these. This is part of my daily habits now. And then I added in the other pieces. So at this point, you may not feel like you're ready to go on to the rest of the system because there's a lot to it. Do what you can. Jump in where you are, right? That's what she says. You're never behind. So if it takes you a year to establish these routines, then so be it, because you can always come back to the system and say, okay, now what's the next piece I have to add? I will be continuing the series talking about the different pieces of her system. But don't feel like you have to move on. If you're not ready, practice your routines for another month, another 2, another 3 months. Because doing these routines, that's going to change your life. And adding in the rest is just the icing on the cake. These are the foundations for the entire system. Without these, the system isn't going to work as well for you. So what are routines? I like to go with the AM/PM routine. Getting up, making your bed, getting dressed to lace up shoes, fixing your hair and face, noticing your post-its in your bathroom and your kitchen. Those remind you to check your control journal. If you find that you're already checking your control journal regularly on every morning, I always had mine laying out open on my desk every morning. Then you can take the post-its down. If you have some negative voices in your head, change them. 2-minute hotspot, 5-minute room rescue, 15-minute declutter. Get your laundry started or finished. Swish and swipe your bathroom, take 15 minutes for self-care, and read your FlyLady emails as a reward for doing your routines. If you just do that, you have changed your life, right? Then we have our PM routine, what I call my PM routine, which was getting your outfit ready for tomorrow, a 2-minute hotspot, checking your control journal to make sure you don't miss anything, finishing your laundry or getting that load of laundry started, shine your sink, get your dinner in the refrigerator for tomorrow if it needs to be pulled out of the freezer. Pack your lunch for tomorrow and prep your breakfast. If you just do that for the next 3, 4, 5 months, you are already probably, 1,000 times more ahead of it than you were before, right? So if you have to work in the routines for months before you move on, don't feel bad, because you're getting a ton of stuff done. Your bathroom is clean, your kitchen's getting clean. If you're decluttering 15 minutes a day, every single day for like 3 months, you are getting a ton of stuff done. And you want to make sure that you have a handle on these routines because the rest of her system depends on it. It's really hard, well, I shouldn't say it's really hard, it's just harder, and it takes longer to do your zone cleaning if you're trying to clean somewhere that is completely full of clutter. So instead of doing the zone cleaning, it would be much better for you to dedicate that time to getting that place decluttered so that it will be easier and quicker for you to clean. You can't clean clutter. You can't organize clutter. You have to get rid of it. So it's all about thinking in terms of getting these routines established for yourself so that you can move on to the rest. So I'm going to leave it at that. You should be so proud of yourself. FlyLady wants you to, at this point, she says, to send her an email, tell her all about the baby steps and how it's been working for you. Or you can leave me a comment and tell me how it's been working for you. I am not the FlyLady, but you can certainly share with me what you think of the baby steps and how you've done this month. I would love to hear about it. Like I said, it took me several months before I even moved on to the next step. FlyLady said it took her like 9 months. So I'm so proud of you for doing this. You should be so proud of yourself. I hope you're seeing some changes in yourself and your house already. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I will see you in the next video with the next piece of the FlyLady system. Have a great day. Bye.